My father never believed in paid publicity. Respect to all the other star sons and star daughters. 3 months after Jimmy, I wasn't going out of my house. I wasn't picking up phone calls. I was just like a machine, getting up every day, brushing my teeth, watching TV, eating food and going to sleep. There is no purpose in my life anymore. Hi guys, this is Mahaakshay Chakraborty and you're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
People in this industry are not kind to failure. When Jimmy bombed, they made me a punching bag. I became the star son who proved that lineage doesn't work. That is Mahaakshay, who's with us. He further goes on to say in that interview that published in 2011, people who could never hit out at my father decided to get even with him by hitting out at me. One eminent person from the industry said I was not fit to be a junior artist even. How do you look at that phase of yours? Jimmy, we've spoken about it earlier as well.
Absolutely.
And who are these people that who really treated you in this manner?
I think nobody can handle failure and expect, and especially when your dreams are, entangled with it. Of course, whatever happened with Jimmy was my fault. I mean, a part of it, because I did take it for granted, a lot of it. I wasn't this serious how I am today, how I was back in the day.
Sure.
And that's the reason I got all those harsh comments for Jimmy. And of course, as you know that, because my father has reached a position where very few people can do what they think they can do with him, I was a broken man. I trust me, after like 3 months after Jimmy, I wasn't going out of my house. I wasn't picking up phone calls. I was just like a machine, getting up every day, brushing my teeth, watching TV, eating food and going to sleep. That's all I was doing, because I thought that there is no purpose in my life anymore. Somebody's going to look at me and give me a bad word or say that, oh, you are a flop actor, you have no good. So there were many people and they're still there on my list.
But who are these people? Because you've said that many of the star sons, they tend to get too many chances and they tend to date the hottest girls and stuff like that. But I think it is a fact. Many a times we see that star sons and star daughters, despite delivering many flops, they continue to get good roles, in fact.
Absolutely.
Some or the other, and somehow they stay in news for all the right reasons, in fact.
Correct.
Does it bother you because you are from the industry as well?
First of all, respect to all the other star sons and star daughters.
Right.
I believe that the reason I did not get any work after Jimmy is because I wasn't good enough. I'm accepting that today.
Sure.
Whether it was my looks, whether it was my hair, whether it was my weight, whether it was my voice, everything about me was completely amateur.
Sure.
And that's the reason I didn't get my work. And respect to the other actors, star sons and star daughters. I think they were very good and they are still very good in what they do. And that's the reason they are getting good PR and they're getting good films and whatnot. The reason I did not get, as I told you, was my setback, and plus even beyond that, my father never believed in paid publicity, and I don't want to be that guy who does paid publicity. I rather want my work to talk for myself. That's very important, and that's the reason I wasn't there in the limelight.
Now you're having a film with your father for the first time that is called Enemmy, spelled as E-N-E-M-M-Y. So I'm sure that the double is M is for numerological reasons?
No, it's actually not for numerological reasons. It's because the film revolves around 6 characters, and that's why every character's names, the first letter is being taken and made into the title, which is E-N-E-M-M-Y.
Sure.
So there are 6 characters in the film, and that's how the film came up to be Enemmy.
Tell us something about the director, how the concept came into being, and what exactly you're playing in it. A film with Mr. Chakraborty, obviously, it has got a ready-made platform in terms of curiosity value.
Absolutely.
And once you start doing the marketing part of it, I'm sure that that will be a calling card in many ways as well.
True.
Tell us something more about the film, the director, the story, something.
Well, first of all, it's been directed by Ashu Trika. He's been very good in his action films. His filmography has proved that, whether it's Divanapan, whether it's Babar, he's always proved to be very different, and he's been in the ad filmmaking for like many years now. My dad actually, in fact, me and my father discussed this, that it's high time that we get into production ourselves. So he met Ashu Trika during Babar, and he said that if you have something, get me along, we'll see. So we had many story discussions, and this is the one which hit us, said, wow, this is a film which we really need to make, because the script is absolutely astounding. I mean, of course, I'll be biased by saying it's my film, but regardless of it, it's got a very good script. And it's a complete action entertainer, and it's for the masses and for the multiplexes, because today, as a producer, you have to see in where you get more faida. You know, you have to create a curiosity, and if you get the masses and the multiplex together in the same time, it's more money, it's more business, and Enemy was right bang on for that. And of course, when it comes to working with my father for the very first time, you won't believe it. In fact, the first day of my shooting for Enemy, I was sitting next to my father and delivering the dialogues. And it was a very nerve-wracking experience because it was Mithun Chakraborty after all. You know, he wasn't my father back then.
Honestly.
He's not the producer, he's just the actor, giving his dialogues, being in character. And luckily, it was all one take okay for me, because even though I was breathing very heavily between takes, I somehow delivered it and it became one take okay. So yes, the curiosity is always there, because you'll be seeing me and my dad for the first time together, paired. And but why we come together in the film, that's, of course, you have to go watch it for that.